In 2002, Johnny Knoxville and Steve-O and Wee Man, the rest of the Jackass crew blasted their way onto the big screen, and 4 years later, they're back again. Let's talk about Jackass Number Two. Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. So, greetings, my fellow YouTubers, and welcome to Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. My name is Doyle, better known to as the Big D, and this time around I bring to you a review of the 2006 reality slapstick comedy flick Jackass Number Two, released by Paramount and produced by MTV Films and Dick House Productions. Directed by Jeff Tremaine, who directed the predecessor. Now, of course, like its predecessor, and the original television show, the film is a compilation of stunts, pranks, and skits starring the regular Jackass cast of Johnny Knoxville, Bam Margera, yes, I finally got that name right, Ryan Dunn, Jason Wee Man Acuna, Dave England, Chris Pontius, Steve-O, Preston Lacey, and Ehren McGhehey. Now then, I've decided if you haven't seen my review for the first Jackass movie, click on that card. You can catch that before you go into this. But don't worry, this is just a sequel continuing with more fun-filled stunts in my view. Now, unlike the predecessor to this was kind of more, seeing more crystal clear type quality, unlike what we saw in when they used videos and what have you in the first one, like what you'd see on the TV show. Anyway, now also it got much better reviews than its predecessor as well. And as a matter of fact, it actually did better as well, excuse me. Well, a compilation of various stunts, pranks, and skits. With that's all you got. The film opens by introducing the primary cast members while bulls chase them through a suburban neighborhood, which that's absolutely funny. Now, among some of the most notable stunts include Johnny Knoxville sitting on a big red rocket which gets launched into the air, Bam Margera being stuck in a trailer with a cobra, Chris Pontius' wanker dressed as a mouse while a snake attempts to bite it, Steve-O getting his cheek pierced by a fishhook and getting thrown into the shark-infested Gulf of Mexico, ouch, Ryan Dunn being launched into a garage door while riding a shopping cart, which, boy, that's, wow. Dave England riding a giant fire hose that launches him into a patch of mud. Wee Man getting zapped by an electric stool upon believing that cards are being thrown at him. Ehren McGhehey attempting to loop while riding a pocket bike, which that was real funny. And Preston Lacey disguised himself as Bam's father to spoon with Bam's mother in bed. Yikes! Now, the final bit is a prank orchestrated by the cast on Ehren, in which he dresses up as a terrorist along with cinematographer Dmitry Eleshkevich. Or Elyashkevich, excuse me. If I mispronounce that on the second time, I do apologize. And take a taxi to the airport and convince the driver that they are going to blow up a plane. In reality, the driver is swapped with director Jay Chandrasekhar, who recently directed the Dukes of Hazzard movie, which Johnny Knoxville was actually in the previous year. Of course, that's the guy who also is the founder of the comedy troupe known as Broken Lizard, best known for giving us Super Troopers and, let's see, oh yeah, and Club Dread. Of course, Chandrasekhar would have another film that came out after this, and that was on Beer Fest, but I haven't seen that one, though. Well, he becomes violent with Ehren when he attempts to initiate the prank. The taxi pulls into a lot where a panicked Ehren is forced into the trunk and Jay drives around the lot in circles. When the car comes to a stop, Ehren is relieved to discover that it is a prank and was not in serious danger. However, it was revealed to Ehren that the beard that was put on him as part of the bit was made up of pubic hair by a majority of the cast and crew, one of whom happened to have crabs. After which Ehren gets angry and dry heaves. Yikes. The movie concludes with Johnny putting his hand in a bear trap before transitioning into a performance by the main cast in a Busby Berkeley style movie musical production number set to the La Cage aux Follies song The Best of Times, where the guys sing and dance while performing more stunts, which is absolutely crazy. After a wrecking ball hits Knoxville, Rip Taylor appears to end the movie much like in the predecessor, and that's that. Now, even if this spoiled with y'all, because this is just a compilation movie, movie with compilations and what have you. So there really isn't no factual ending, though. So I apologize if this kind of messes everything for you. But anyway, what did I think of Jackass Number Two? Well, I thought this was a little more fire, more cringeworthy, and more crazier than the first one. The film got released in September of 2006, which was almost 4 years after the previous film. The film went on to make $84 million worldwide, which that's $5 million more than its predecessor. Its critical response was much better and what have you. Yeah, and I will say it's just a whole lot of craziness you could see and what have you. Let's see here. It also has soundtrack as well. Sam Spiegel once again does the score for this, and the soundtrack includes the rap group 3-6, had a little collaboration between the rap group 3-6 Mafia and Josie Scott, the frontman of Saliva. Yes, and a collaboration between Electro Clash musician Peaches and Karen O, the lead singer of the Yeah Yeah Yeahs. Anyway, this film is just so absolutely crazy. Aside from the cast I've already mentioned, there was lots of guest appearances, including Dang Bam Margera's mom and dad, April and Phil, and his brother Jess. Tony Hawk once again appears, and I've already mentioned Jay Chenrezker and Rip Taylor. You'll also get special appearances from Luke Wilson, and let's see, and even Mike Judge. That's right, the guy who gave us Beavis and Butthead and King of the Hill. You can even hear, she can be heard off screen at the end credits, Johnny Knoxville's daughter Madison. Really something. And some of the crew members appear, including Jeff Tremaine, producer Spike Jones, and lots of others. Like I said, this was more crazier than the first one. Now, after this, the following year, there would be a direct-to-video release of this, but just more short because it was called Jackass 2.5, which featured behind-the-scenes footage of unused material of the film that wasn't shown. Yeah, which I recently just finished watching on Paramount Plus, and it wasn't too bad. I'm thinking I'm giving the other two a try. We'll see. But anyway, yeah, this film was just so crazy. And 4 years later, we would get number 3, which I'll be reviewing that next time. So, with the same great cast, lots of crazy, zany stunts and what have you that might be, well, odd, twisted, warped out, or even sick, and some pretty good music. Would I recommend Jackass Number Two? Well, let me put it this way. I'd say hell yeah. This is worth a shot. Worth a look into, that is. But anyway, Jackass Number Two pre-fight, I thought it was pretty good. So anyway, what are your thoughts on Jackass Number Two? Please tell me in the comment section below. If you like this video, click the like button, subscribe to my channel, and be a part of the Big D Nation. And next time I'll be bringing to you my review of Jackass 3 or Jackass 3D. So thanks for watching, and if you like this, consider checking out some of these other, well, fun-filled, twisted flicks and what have you. The upper left-hand corner is my review of one of my favorite teen comedies of the late 90s, American Pie, which that was one of my earlier videos, but I used an American Pie logo for the picture now. The upper right-hand corner is, or go to the upper right-hand corner, which is my review of its sequel, American Pie 2 from 2001. Or if you would like something even more warped down and twisted, go to the bottom left-hand corner and see my review of Freddy Got Fingered with Tom Green. And the bottom right-hand corner is the button you can click to subscribe if you like rankings and reviews on movies, TV, music, video games, etc. Then I'm your guy. Thanks for watching. Until next time, I'm the Big D saying, see ya.